Seeing the town that I was born in was extremely depressing. Very, very depressing. I wanted to get out of there as fast as possible. They were all crying. It takes a lot for me to cry. And again, I felt like I was performing. So this is going to be my follow-up video to me meeting my biological family. I'm going to say how this all happened. I went into this entire journey, me starting to figure out, visiting Romania and trying to get my passport and a new birth certificate. I went into all of this not wanting to meet them. I didn't want to. I didn't really care. And I know many adoptees, that's like the first thing they want to do is try to look for their biological family, try to reconnect with them. That wasn't something that I initially wanted to do. My main priority was getting a European passport because I was thinking of the long game. I'm thinking about my future children. If I ever have children, I want them to have multiple options and not be stuck to one country. So that was a whole reasoning for me even starting this entire journey to begin with. The only reason that this even happened this weekend was because of the news segment that the Romanian news did on me the last time that I was here in March. They said that they thought this was an April Fool's joke because the news segment actually came out on April 1st. So when they saw it on the news, they were like, this has to be some sort of joke. And that's when they found my socials and were, kind of bombarding me with a bunch of messages. And I'm not gonna lie, at first, the messages were very overwhelming. So I had to deactivate my social media because it was just getting too much. It was too much for me to kind of like take in all at once. Coming back to Romania this time around, I decided to go ahead and meet them. And I did it mostly for them because I know that they really wanted to meet me. And to be honest, I'm kind of glad that I did. I learned a lot. A narrative that I was told growing up actually changed after this meeting with them. I was constantly told that my mom, my siblings. I learned that my mom put us up for adoption because my dad passed away 2 weeks before I was born, and she couldn't handle taking care of her children all by herself. And she made it adamant that she wanted a legal adoption, which I found to be very, kind of comforting. The fact that my mom wanted it to be legal and not an illegal adoption. The day meeting them was extremely overwhelming. I felt like I was performing the entire time. It didn't feel genuine on my part. Also, I'm not very emotional, so they were all crying. It takes a lot for me to cry. And again, I felt like I was performing. It felt like an act the entire time. I also don't know the language, so it's really hard to communicate with them. So again, it was just very overstimulating, overwhelming. I still don't know how I feel about the entire interaction, to be honest. Another thing that I also feel is extremely blessed and extremely lucky to have been adopted. Seeing the town that I was born in was extremely depressing. Very, very depressing. I wanted to get out of there as fast as possible, and it just made me realize how lucky I am to have been adopted.